This video and all content is made possible by our Patreon subscribers. For $3 a month, you can help keep the lights on here at From North to Wharf. Thank you for your ongoing support. And if you would like your own From North to Wharf merchandise, head to fromnorthtowharf.threadless.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of From the Great North to Wonder Wharf, your unofficial one-stop destination for bento box information. As always, I am Mike.
I was muted, but I'm JB. How are you guys?
Oh, shit, my bad.
No, you did all this. Everybody, this is Mike's amazing spooky season stuff. So, all credit to Mike.
Thank you. We got a spooky new background there with the family and their costumes. The new intro, of course. Thanks for the intro. Shout out. Of course, I'll be a part of the team. Why wouldn't we? Do we want to do that?
What?
The chat overlay like that?
Oh, no, not at all. No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Cut that. My bad.
Okay. Bet. So, new intro. Hopefully everybody dug it. Thanks for the host trip last night, and one of the questions was White Fang the novel. It's a wolf, right, Christine? Yeah. Homer fan, hello. JZG Mama, hello. Love it all, y'all. Oh, sweet. Oh, hello, Christine. Abby loves the background. Thank you. Let me say, the intro, the background, the outro, giant pain in the ass. Never want to do this again. And we're gonna do it again for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thank you, Adam. Hey, Adam, it's been a minute. Thank you.
Adam.
Hey, bud, it's been a while. At least that you've been here. Yeah. Let's see. AJ says, loving the characters at the bottom. Very cool. Thank you. Yeah, so this is our first episode of October. We are officially in spooky season now. Super stoked. We got the Bob's Halloween episode coming out the 20.
It's really close to the Halloween. It's
yeah. I can't remember the exact date, Adam. We miss you. I love you all so much. It's scary. Yes. Love is never scary, buddy. Embrace.
It'll be the 27th of October.
27th, which means the 28th of October, we're going to have our own special Halloween episode where we may or may not be dressing up. Who knows? It's Halloween, so we got to. We also have...
we can come up with.
Let's see what we can go. We also have a special announcement later on in the show. Jamie, you're aware of it. Abby, you're aware of it already. Yeah, a fun announcement to let the audience know about. And if you saw on our Instagram stories, we put a little story that said the night it returns, 10/13/24. What does it all mean? You'll find out later.
Well, it is a spooky 13th, but not Friday.
K-Rod, you missed the new intro. Oh, no. I'd play it again, but it's a whole 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. That's a bit long.
Mm-hmm.
Work has been kicking my butt lately. That's work for you, though. Christine, it's our 7th wedding anniversary today. Well, happy anniversary. Congrats to you.
You want to spend it with us?
Yeah. Better things
we appreciate it. We love that.
I just passed my this will be my 7th year anniversary too. So with my wife, me and my wife.
Nice.
Let's see. Homer says, anyway, we should be expecting the promo pictures, calling either Journal Lee, WL or Fox Fast sometime.
Probably sometime this week, yeah.
Probably. It's still Yeah, probably this week because it shows next week. So,
Yeah.
oh no, Mike's getting the princess costume out. You wish, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Perhaps
see.
it's not Mike who'll be wearing it.
Yeah. 27 looking like 20th looks like a normal episode. Got to go as Meatloaf as Eddie and Rocky Horror. Oh, that's dope.
That's fun.
One year, me and my wife and all our friends, we were gonna do the whole Rocky Horror thing, but then that morphed into different versions of Tim Curry from all his different movies.
Oh, that's
Which,
fun.
yeah, we never ended up doing because we just kind of got bored and it's like, nah, I don't want to do anything. I'll catch you next week, hopefully. Oh, congrats. My birthday is the 12th. Well, pre-happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Some news to discuss.
News.
Toddland are finally delivering the Luis Bunny Ear hoodies. We've seen Toddland's Twitter page tweeting out photos of people with their hoodies, so they are out there. So if you pre-ordered one, be on the lookout. If you haven't gotten your confirmation, shipping confirmation yet, should be any second now.
Yeah, any second. Probably either, if not tonight, tomorrow. Definitely, it's going to be out there.
Yeah, because like I said, folks are already getting them. So
yeah, and nothing on Todd. He was definitely trying to get those in and had planned accordingly. It was supposedly a factory holdup. So
yeah. Let's see. Nicole X Love 16 says the wiki page for Bob's Burgers says it's on the 27th and a murder mystery. Can confirm. Lauren said that at Comic-Con. It is a murder mystery involving a dollhouse. That's all we know. Yes, can't wait to get it. Dope. Turner's Travels. JZG Mama says mine is coming the 10th, 2 days after my birthday. Wait, 2 days after your birthday. That makes. Oh, wait. Hold on.
The 12th? No, 8th.
I get that. Oh, well, then pre-happy birthday to you,
yeah, that's
Jay.
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. A pre-happy birthday.
Yes.
I love the bottom images with all of us being stared at. Yeah. Was hoping you would dig that.
Be even creepier if we made them blink, but I'm not going to ever make Mike do that again. I don't think we could even do that. So.
I don't. No, I don't believe I can.
No, I mean, that's fine. Don't.
There's a way. I'm not going to.
No.
Oh, JZG Mama's birthday is tomorrow. All right, we're gonna do a special birthday post for you.
Yeah.
And then you could tell your daughter how cool you are. Fun fact: JZG Mama wore our shirt back-to-back days. She wore the planchette one and she wore the peanuts one, and she got compliments on both shirts.
Nice.
People really love that.
That's so cool.
Fun fact: Tim Curry narrates audiobook specifically a series by family that is dope.
Nice.
Yeah, I love Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim's doing a lot of voiceover work.
Yeah.
He did if you're into Overgrown Wall, he is Auntie Whispers.
I heard he's making his return back to acting, not just like voice acting, but like on-screen acting, which should be interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking, and I got compliments and I told them to head y'all's way. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of shirts, I got a fun little DM in our Instagram page. Someone scan the QR code. Whoever scanned that, thank you. I don't know how, but restream is okay. So I got a notification on our DMs, a message saying something along the lines of like sweet shirt. And I opened it up and it was a photo of a child wearing your peanut shirt, the one with Teddy.
Nice.
The one with Teddy.
Yeah, the Great Burger comes.
The Great Burger. Turns out a certain handyman made an order and for their kid who really loved the shirt. So we got a fun little DM from Larry Murphy saying, awesome shirt. I showed it to my kid. He loved it and said I would wear that. So shout out to Larry Murphy for ordering one of our shirts.
Thank you, Larry. That made my freaking day.
Yeah, they really dug the design. So
awesome.
Good job, JB.
That's huge. That made my whole day just go better. So thanks.
Yeah. I was hoping, like I said, I
really want to finish this last.
I was hoping you didn't see it, so I could tell you on air. So yeah,
no, I didn't see it. So that's cool. I made dinner and then I watched Bob's and then hung out with Coco. So yeah, I didn't see it.
There you go. See, people are seeing their stuff and they're buying it and they're loving it. And now folks from the show's kids think your design is cool.
I did it.
You did it.
That's it. I'm retiring.
We're done. This is the last episode. Marlena asks, Mike, how are you doing with the impending hurricane impending hurricane?
Impending.
I'm in Tallahassee, so we're well out of the zone of the uncertainty area. My sister, however, is in Tampa, so they're evacuating, and she's coming up.
Rough.
Yeah, they're getting full.
Yeah, my grandparents just canceled their trip back to Fort Myers. They're not going back till next week.
Yeah,
my
well, hopefully
back to board up, and then he's like, "Well, then we're kicking it to Orlando."
Ooh, I would get out of Central Florida.
He's trying to figure it out. He was going to go to Gainesville, but then they're like, "Nah, that's going to be in the pathway too." So
yeah, Orlando, I'd say
he's like, it's more inland, so I'm hoping it's not.
It's
not a win. There's no win-win here.
If you head up my way in the Panhandle, that's a win. Tallahassee, Pensacola. It is a drive, though. I'll give them that. That is a drive. It's like 4 hours. But what's 4 hours for a little peace of mind? Are you worried about your impending doom? I'm all good here in Tallahassee, Christine. Even we got some friends who are in Orlando who we evacuated to for the last hurricane. They're usually hunker down and ride it out, but even they are coming up to Tallahassee. So
yeah,
it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
I got one more Peanuts design, one more tomorrow.
Yes, that'll be revealed tomorrow.
So yeah, and I will give you a hint. These little guys down here, they're part of it.
They're part of it. I at least know.
You've seen the one, yeah.
Gene, yeah. Let's see. Cello Phoenix says, "I got my Luis Bunny ears thanks to my low. Thanks to my low. And I fucking love her so much, it's scary. I wear them and people love the ears, all thanks to my love." Hey, that's sweet.
Yeah.
JZG Mama says, "That's cool. I assume that's in regards to Larry buying your shirt." Abby says, "Congrats." Adam says, "That's awesome.
Thank you."
Here's another season 15 where it has a clip of Linda and Teddy, and they're like, no, Homer, don't know what you're talking about. Love the Peanuts designs. Yeah, everybody loves JB's designs. Everybody loves JB's designs. That's cool.
I don't know about that.
That's cool.
Your Keep Smiling did really well for. You're like, I'm not sure I want to put that out there.
Yeah, it's not my aesthetic, but I also get that my aesthetic isn't really Bob's aesthetic either. So it's an acquired taste. Oh no, my friend near Tampa had to evacuate today too. I'm so sorry to hear. Yeah, sorry to hear about your friend. Hopefully they heed the warning and get out.
It's just nuts. It's already a 5 and heading in.
It's probably going to hit as a 3.
Yeah, that's what they're getting, a 3. And then by the time it gets out of the state, it'll still be a 1.
Yeah, well, Tampa got screwed with Helene. So they're getting like a double pounding, like back to back. So that's not good for them.
Supposedly Cancun is getting rocked at the moment.
Probably. I'm in South Carolina. We just got internet back today. Yikes.
Oh.
Oof. So glad you got your power back, though. My friends are supposed to get married in Tampa on Saturday, so that's been moved. Yeah, I would hope so, Abby. I would hope so. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on all the stuff before we get into the... Glad I haven't ordered anything yet. I did find the magnet location on the website. Be neat if Teen Wolf Adventure... I ordered my Peanuts Bobby shirt. There you go, JB. You got another one from K-Rod. Your shirt fitting great at the Conan Gray concert, Mike. Oh, bet. I don't know who Conan Gray is, but cool. Yeah, I can tell it's 1 a.m. I'm struggling to spell. Hey, well,
you're fine.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, my bud.
Don't beat yourselves up. There's no point.
No.
It's 1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m., baby. You should be in bed. Speaking of concerts, and we'll get back to the shows after this, my wife just went to the Charlie XCX show, and she said it was fantastic. So if you're a fan, go check it out. They don't sponsor us or anything, but it'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun if Charlie XCX or Troye Sivan sponsored us. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, literally.
All right. So no more news as far as the Toddland stuff is at now. Toddland will be at New York City Comic-Con.
That was the only thing I was going to add. He'll be at Comic-Con.
If we get any word on new Bob's merch from that, we'll go ahead and post that, obviously. I didn't know who he was either. Hey, maybe it's not our demo. Not knowing who Conan Gray is diabolical. Well, Abby, hip us to it. Who is Conan Gray?
Yeah, I had to be the San Diego Comic-Con Chapel Roan spokesperson.
Woo. I like him now, Abby. Unless Maybe. Wait, where can we get JB shirts? Glad you asked. Head to from north to wharf.threadless.com. That's where all the North to Wharf merchandise is. Yep. JB design shirts, Mike design shirts, a bunch more Mike design shirts, maybe some Mike design shirts in there as well. But no, all our Halloween stuff is there. We'll probably leave it up throughout the year because why not?
Yeah. We might just try to put it in, like, if I can figure out how to make it a spooky folder, I'll just make it like Halloween designs in one thing.
Yeah. And
because then we'll showcase Thanksgiving and Christmas ones that we come up with.
That's exactly what I was about to say. We are working on, or we will be working on Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff. Just be on the lookout for that.
Because I think this week is the cutoff for us to do Halloween. We want to make sure you guys can get them and wear them for the spooky season. So we're going to this will be our last design. I think is the one I drop probably tomorrow.
Yeah. He sang Heather. I don't know what that is.
I'll listen to it.
Not going to Charlie XCX, but am going to Queen Herbie. I don't know who Queen Herbie is. Had to sneak Mike design shirts in there. Yeah, well, there, like I said, there's a lot of awesome JB design shirts and some Mike shirts. There's a Team Mike shirt in there as well, and our
the burn unit.
Let's not forget Team Abby's burn unit shirt.
Yeah, if you like Abby's just zingers and burns that she does to me and Mike all the time, calling us like literally it's happening right now, then you need to have a burn unit shirt because she is this show's burn unit.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Abby. It is subtle, but I do have a design or two in the store as well. Thank you.
He has the highest selling one, I think, at this point, which is you've created the logo.
Yeah, but
both good logos.
Yeah. I guess stop living.
I do the fun cartoony ones, like the burger cart and stuff like that, or like the closest one I have to being like very tight is like the blueprint.
Yeah, I keep mine very not cartoony, mainly because I can't draw. So
you do fine.
Mike, I didn't think you would. That's for. Oh, bet. Hey, you never know, Aaron. I'm into all sorts of things. Love me a good Chapel Roan, which is like saying you like to drink water. Everybody loves Chapel Roan. Okay.
I feel like Edith would be like, I like Chapel Roan before anyone else did.
Everyone loves Chapel Roan, and if you don't, you're fucking lying to yourself.
Just try to listen to Red Wine Supernova and not start dancing.
Right? Obviously, there's the low-hanging fruit of Pink Pony Club, but
yeah, Pink Pony Club's great. Casual, great. I mean, the whole album's great, but
the first song on the record, I don't like just because it's so hard to pronounce. But beyond that, it's such a freaking word salad of letters.
She wanted to name the album that, and I think the story is that her producers like you can't. People can't pronounce it, they can't spell it. And so you got to name something different. So that's where, the Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess.
Yeah, that's such a good title too. So
it is, and it works great.
You two did like her earlier than most. You damn right we did. We're allies.
Love
you don't know her.
Show.
Oh, JZG Mama, check her out. Pink Pony Club.
She's great.
Naked in Manhattan is good. Yeah. What's Casual's good.
Yeah, amazing song. I mean, everyone likes Good Luck, Babe. That's like the big one now. It's the highest streaming song right now of hers on Spotify, but all of it's good. I still like California. I think California is a great song, and Guilty Pleasures.
I found lately, mainly because of my wife, her fault, but I've been finding a lot more queer artists. Like, love me like Orville Peck. I fucking love Orville Peck.
I know you went on a tangent one week about it.
Yeah, Troye Sivan, I'm coming around on.
I still like Troy from like back in the day with Blue Neighborhood or whatever it was, the first album they did. That was so good.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I just know like the couple of songs because my wife was listening to the playlist to get up for the concert. I was like, oh, this isn't terrible. So yeah, kids are so sick of Pink Pony Club and Hot to Go. But are you doing the dance, Turner? Yeah. Are you doing the dance?
It was so good.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the G down. I don't know. Orville Peck's amazing. Damn right. Yeah, AJ, I think you're. Wait. Yeah. No, AJ. Chapel Roan's like I don't know how old she's, like 21 or something. No,
like
this
21, 22.
yeah, this is your generation. No, Jay, Mama, you're with us. You're cool. Stop that. Go listen to her. Okay, 3 new episodes to discuss.
Yes,
we have Universal Basic, guys. Don't worry, we can get back on music if we'd like to.
Oh, we will definitely at
yeah.
some point.
Crapopolis and of course Bob's Burgers.
Yes.
Out of Crapopolis and Universal Basic, guys, which one would you like to discuss first, JB?
I liked both equally for some reason.
But did you like them in general? Just because you like them equally doesn't mean you like them.
Chapel
is 26. Fair enough.
Let's start with Universal Basic, guys.
All right, let's do it. Do you have the episodes in front of you there to
I sure do. Give me just a second.
I only listen to older music and jam bands. Yeah, I'm not a jam band guy, but the older stuff. When I say older, I mean like when I was a teenager.
I will tell you, going to a Fish show sober is not as fun as everyone says it is.
You know who's big into that stuff is Brooke. Brooke loves
Brooke, yeah, Goose.
I was gonna say The Walking Dead.
I literally was walking Coco today, and someone had a Goose hoodie on. I was like, Brooke.
I don't know what the heck that means.
Comic-Con, she kept telling us like, you gotta listen to Goose, and it's like I did, and they're good, but yeah, it was the first time I saw their merch out in the wild.
Oh, bet. Grateful Dead. That's who it is. I was trying to think.
Yeah, like Grateful Dead. Fish is another one. Dead and Company. But yeah, there's a lot of like jam bands.
Yeah. Go ahead and give us and me and the audience the synopsis for Universal Basic. Yeah, synopsis.
So we got episode 5, Jaws of Life. Jealous of the attention Tammy gets for saving the life of a choking stranger, Mark buys a Jaws of Life to efficiently save lives. Tammy's life is threatened, though, when she rejects the advances of Paul, the stranger she saved.
Yes.
First thing, kid is nowhere to be seen. He doesn't even exist anymore.
I am so glad, because like in Grimsburg, they just shoehorn that kid into every little episode. So I'm glad that this kid isn't part of this show, at least not heavily like Grimsburg is. So thumbs up so far for that. JZG only made it 4 minutes, 57 into the first universe. I couldn't even make 5 minutes.
You're only 16 minutes away from the end of the episode.
Yeah, what do you? For all you know, it got so much better.
Yeah. This one, I think, tiptoed a little bit more. Like we talked about the last one, tiptoeing around some things. This one kind of like tiptoed and then stepped on and then tiptoed off. It like stepped on and then stepped off quite a few times, making some comments where you're like,
Yeah, it's hell yeah, Abby. I will. It wasn't my favorite episode of the season so far. I didn't find it off-putting or anything.
No.
I could see how some people could, but for me, once he got the Jaws of Life, I found that to be very funny. When he got stuck in the jungle gym, I thought that was hilarious. I'm slowly warming up to Universal Basic, guys. More so than I am for like a Grimsburg or anything. If you were to tell me you have a choice of Universal Basic Guys or Grimsburg or Crapopolis, I'm probably at this point leaning more towards Universal Basic Guys.
I'm definitely feeling a little bit more towards Crapopolis.
Fair enough. What did you think about the episode?
Once he gets the Jaws of Life, I think that was kind of where it got a little bit better. Then they go to the factory guy with the robot, and he creates like basically a mech suit. Mm-hmm. I just love that the mech suit ran on a generator, so literally Hank had to follow him around on like this little like lawnmower with a cord.
Mm-hmm.
And just like how horrible he is with that thing. And then he does save someone's life, and it's the guy who literally is going to kill his wife.
Yeah. There was the one bit where the guys were waiting for an accident to happen, and a lady crashed her car. They were trying to break the window in, but they couldn't because it's not as easy as it seems. And they were like, "Oh, this must be bulletproof. She must be like a dignitary or something,
an ambassador or something." Diplomat. We got, and they're like, don't break the front, break the back.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying this show more than I thought. I will give it that. I'm not going to say I was wrong on my assumptions, but so far I am enjoying what I'm seeing from Universal Basic Guys.
And I think if I had to like say like when we were talking about like Housebroken or Bless the Hearts, like I would lean more towards Universal Basic Guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's just it is what it is. It doesn't try to sugarcoat anything. It just kind of like does its plot, does its bits, and it is a little bit dry at times. But it's just really kind of just like he's really a tryhard who just doesn't ever seem to make the mark.
It's a cartoon version and a toned down version of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes,
we said that time and time again. The character Mark, he's not as off-putting as they could have made him. So credit where credit's due.
He just comes off as a really like uninformed, daft Peter Griffin, like even more than Peter is.
But without the sense of like ill will.
Yes.
Like he doesn't seem to have done anything so far like out of spite or out of like anger.
No, he doesn't do anything to try to hurt anybody or just try to do something just to like get back at somebody. He's very like he really is like a tryhard. He really wants to do something, improve himself, because I think he just feels inadequate. He lost his job and he's trying to figure things out, and he's trying to find his place. And he's like, maybe I could save people's life and feel like it's always about him trying to feel like he's good at something or feel good about himself.
It's essentially the cartoon version of if you got all your friends together and you were all unemployed in your 40s. You're just going to hang around. You're just going to drink your beers. You're just going to try to think of something to do to kill the time. And sometimes it's trying to throw a football over the house. I'd be lying if I said I didn't try to do that myself. So
K-Rod, this is the 5th episode. It started on October 20th is when the first it comes on at like 8 usually.
8:30.
Okay.
Because we got The Simpsons on at 8. I will say it's not for everybody, but I haven't seen anything that I would warn anybody against yet so far.
No.
So yeah, that's I probably put this middle of the road as far as episodes on this season goes. I enjoyed it, but I liked last week's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I did too.
Yeah, so not much criticism on my end here.
No, not much either. Like I never had how do I say that? I never had a moment where I wanted to turn it off. I was like, this
yeah. It's and I can't say that like for other shows. I've definitely like I'm only watching this because we have to cover it for Lord to Wharf. I've been in that position before and it wasn't fun. Turner says I love Bless the Hearts. See, that was a show I couldn't get into. And that's just me. But yeah. Any last thoughts for Universal Basic Guys?
So we got a new episode. This one comes out the 20th. So again, we have this week off.
Yeah.
So this will come back the following Sunday. This is going to be the Birdcage. The synopsis is Mark buys himself a Super Bowl ring. So this is the bird ring.
Yes.
This is where the Eagles ring. And leverages to get special treatment at Eagles games. Hank has an adventure with a cutting-edge mascot technology.
Oh.
So this is going to be about going probably tailgating to an Eagles game, getting into an Eagles game, probably getting kicked out of an Eagles game.
Yeah.
Hank somehow maybe becoming the mascot.
I'm in. I enjoy the show so far. I'll credit where credit's due. I'm eating my words. 5 episodes in so far. We'll see how episodes 6 and beyond go, but I liked Duncanville better. I liked Duncanville better than, let's say, Housebroken. But that's not saying a whole lot though, because I was not a fan of Housebroken. Duncanville was all right. My main gripe with that was the animation in the noodle arms.
We really liked the dad a lot in that show. He was
fun. The dad was cool. But yeah, what about Crapopolis?
So Crapopolis episode is episode 2. We have Thor. Tyrannus' little hunting mishap brings the Norse gods to Olympus. The family is forced to deal with a hunky Thor and the mischievous Loki and some nasty bridge trolls.
There
was a lot of stuff that went on in this episode. I get they're mixing all of it now.
Mm-hmm.
I did like how they kind of made fun of Norse a little bit, where they're just kind of like, okay, here they come, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to like literally introduce them because like they like a production.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked that part.
Now, I will say, Tyrannus, if you were here last week, you heard me rail against the character. This week, I didn't find him as bad.
No, I thought he was better this week.
Little bits, little spurts of him here and there. This was mainly a Deliria and Stupendous episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then Schlub and
Hippo
episode. So when Tyrannus,
as you said, when he plays a supporting role,
when he's in the back, thumbs up.
He can provide because he, as you said, he's the middle ground character. He's chaotic, nothing. He's basically neutral for the most part. Because even if he tries to have ill intent, it's usually he apologizes afterwards.
Yeah,
and this is one of those. It works well for this story.
His dry humor here worked perfect in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoyed it. I still think it's my third. I rank it third in the episodes that we watched this week, just because I'm really coming around on Universal Basic Guys. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode.
I enjoyed this one quite a bit. I love that we got to see a little bit of Deliria having to deal with shame. And I think that was a good thing for some humility, because really,
as much as she could deal with it.
Yes. And that it actually worked out well. The whole thing with them repenting and be like, yeah, we kind of did that. We killed Thor in an accident. Is like, well, I never really got along with him that much anyway either. So, And that Loki literally is now spinning up in Asgard because he's like, oh, look at your little snake tricks. Everybody thinks it's so fun. He's just like, I will bring Ragnarok. And then everyone gets real quiet.
Yeah.
So that part where they're like, you just play tricks on people? Like, is that your bit?
Yeah, your slippers are gone. Yeah, everything's a snake.
You're big into snakes and sandals.
You're really big. That's your thing. Trying to find a way to make this guy feel special, but I just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a solid all around episode. Probably my favorite episode of the season so far.
I even think the troll bit was good. Honestly, it brought some humility to Hippo a little bit, and also made Schlub a little more understanding of the world isn't what he thought it was when he was first walking around and doing his thing.
It gave me the perfect amount of every character.
Yes,
I didn't feel like I got too much
balanced.
I don't feel like I got too much of one character to where it annoyed me. So yeah, I think this was the great balance, and if I had to recommend an episode, it'd probably be this one. So far.
So far, I'd say this one is the one for season 3. I'd be like, check it out. Even 2. When I put it in the top, 10 episodes, it's close-ish.
Of all time? It may scratch the top 10 for me, just because I have such high standards. But solid episode all around. Check it out if you haven't. If you're a fan, you probably already seen it. If you're on the fence, check it out. It's a good show. I don't know. It always seems like we kind of breeze through Universal Basic Guys and Crapopolis or any of the other shows just to get to Bob's Burgers.
But really, this episode was solid, and I like Crapopolis. I think it's actually getting better as it goes on.
I can see that.
I do think and we've talked about this too, a way that you can because take the input of what people are telling you about the show and be able to apply it. And I think they may have gotten some good notes. And they couldn't change too much, but I think the notes they did get from people when they first screened it were okay, we need to do more of this. Because it seems like the last couple episodes have been more like this.
Well, also in the first season of any show, you got a world build, so you're really trying to shoehorn so much stuff in because you never know how many seasons you're going to get.
Making up for lost time.
Yeah.
Because that's my biggest gripe with, I think, Good Great North, like, first episode. I'm like, it's a good episode. Sexy Moose is great, but the problem is there's so much dialogue and so much talking, because it's just like, we're trying to, as you said, we're world building. So that like, we have to get every character to do a joke and do these bits, and it's like, it's a lot. But once it goes, it gets going. It's great.
JZG says it's a great show, y'all. Hey, we're not saying it's not. We're just saying it's not as good as, like, let's say
the cast is great. So I think for us, it's just, can you balance the characters out? Because when it's kind of like we've talked about with Bob's too. It's all about balance. Like, Gail's great when she's done right. Certain characters are great when done correctly and given enough screen time, versus, like, if you give them just a little bit here and there, that's not enough.
And sometimes a little bit is enough.
Exactly. Sometimes a little bit is the perfect amount.
You got the synopsis for the next episode?
I sure do. And of course, we're going with the nuts jokes. We have episode 3 is Hades Nuts. Stupendous goes to the underworld to visit her old flaying Prak. Traxxas tries to teach Deliria and Schlub the value of human life.
All right. I haven't heard Tyrannus anywhere in there, so that's a good start. I do love it when they visit Hades. This will be the second time I believe we've gone to Hades, right? Yeah.
And did we have some Madzukas in this episode? I know we had some Kroll. Nick Kroll definitely played some trolls, and I think, and some other characters, because it sounded just like him.
I don't recall hearing Manzukas. I know we got him last week.
Okay.
But I'll have to go back and listen. But I don't think we got Manzukas this week.
I'll have to see if he was in it or not. We'll find out in a second. But it's interesting, because it's like, it just sounded just like him. And I was curious if that was him or not.
Let's see. I can't stand Crapopolis at all. I've tried over and over. Then go back to Housebroken. Oh, boo! Housebroken is it's a broken home, if anything. Y'all said it was good. I was just correcting you guys. Hey, we misspeak all the time.
Yes,
we are not right most of the time.
We actually stand by that.
Yeah. Most of the time, we're right half of the time.
And that's like 60% of the time.
That's like 60% of the time. That brings us to our bread and butter. What we know the most about, what we love the most.
Bob
Burger. We got a new episode. We're at the drive-in. We're getting young Bob. We're getting very little bit of Big Bob. Thank you. And
just enough.
Just enough for me to not be annoyed. Bob's on a little impromptu date, which is fun. But JB, give the synopsis, because I certainly can't do it justice.
So, saving favorite drive-in. When the Belchers visit the local drive-in, Bob comes up with a plan to save the theater from closing. Linda accidentally insults another mum, which I joked about last week. Simon Chong did this, maybe. While on a group text chain, Louise and Jean hide from Tina after stealing some of her favorite candy, which favorite is also spelled the British way.
Simon. I'm gonna piggyback off Abby's comment. I loved this episode.
I did too. I loved it. I thought it was so fun, and so many. There's a lot of little, like, Easter eggs too. I don't know if there's quite a few in there.
Oh no! Please,
see if people can
enlighten me.
So the glove box, for one, we saw the rubber band ball.
Oh yes,
yeah,
I saw that.
That made an appearance. There was a couple other little things along the way that were interesting. PTA discussion with Colleen Caviello, all that stuff was in there. It was just good to see that they are continuing to bring in things from other episodes to bring in continuity. And it was just cool to see just even little things. They don't draw a lot of attention to it, but you just see him mess around in the glove box, and you see some of those things in there.
Oh, Maya Mosley, my new favorite person. Love the Nats. Favorite team. Used to be a season ticket holder when I lived in Northern Virginia. Yay! Go Nationals. Go Nationals. Hey, you get a World Series ring, then you can do anything, JB. Until then, sit down. All right, sit down with the chance you're speaking.
I'm just glad that Houston's out. So
yes, I think we can all
didn't bang enough garbage cans this time.
Yeah, bang garbage cans, you assholes. Yes,
cheaters,
the whole lot of them. Yeah, absolutely love this episode. I loved seeing younger Bob in his little mate, like I said. With Ramona, whose voice I couldn't pin. I couldn't figure out
I
who
just
that
kept
was.
thinking of like anytime when like Linda like with Ramona, I was like Ramona. Just immediately thought of like Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you're singing there, but I dig it.
It's like the shortest Beck song in history.
No. Like I said, Big Bob's in it too, but it's just enough for me to not.
Bowser does fine.
He's there. He wakes up. He's like, oh. We got Edith sneaking in Harold in the trunk.
That I loved. That was a fun bit.
Yeah.
Found your crowbar.
What is? Yes, I'm in DC. I used to live in Northern Virginia in Fredericksburg, so about 45 minutes south of DC. Have you? You're about my age. It might be the same age actually. What is your relationship with drive-ins?
So I used to go to drive-ins quite a bit with my family. I also used to go to hang out with friends all the time.
Uh-oh. Oh no. JB, come back to me. Oh, well, JB left. He'll be back. Yeah, I'm of the same age where we would go to the drive-ins on the weekends too. We would catch 2 movies for the price of one. You kind of just back your car into a spot and open up the trunk and just sit there and just watch. If you had like a truck or a van or something, you just open it up. Or you'd sit on the hood and just watch your car. Before they would have like the little speakers that you would tune into a radio station. You could either tune into a radio station or you'd have those little speakers that you'd hook onto your window there and you would listen to it that way.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened.
I'm the one with a Cat 5 hurricane, JB. What's your excuse?
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I was listening to what you were saying as I was rebooting. And yeah, they used to have like what Bob brings up, like with the speaker. They used to have speaker poles and you would put the speaker in your window and you could hear everything. And then it became like, I think I went through the transition with that. Because I went to one that had it and then I had one that used the radio.
Yeah. We missed something. Abby brought up a great point. She sounds similar to Bethany in the Great North, and I thought it was the same person too. So thank you for confirming that it was.
I'm looking right now to see if I can find out who it is.
I mean, the flashbacks has to be set right after Lily's passing, since Bob looks like he's in his mid to late teens. Yeah, I figured she'd be at the movies if she was still with them at that point. Tina, all throughout this episode, was so fucking badass. She, instead of Gene, was whipping out. Yeah, she was kind of like, no children, or she called them kids. She's like, no kids. These are my candies. You go F yourself.
So we got quite a few people that could have been in this episode. We had Paulina, Alexis, Bowser was Big Bob. Lauren Bouchard played a character in this episode.
Interesting.
So I'll have to figure out who that was because they're not listed. Pam Grier was in this episode.
Yeah. Okay. Screw you, Abby.
Mary Holland, Nasser Samara, and Sam Cedar.
Cool. I keep pulling my thing. It's so interesting to hear about the olden times in the late 1900s. Shut up, Abby.
Abby, Burn Units out and about tonight.
Best movie at the drive-in? I think the best movie I saw was... I remember distinctly seeing like Ace Ventura, or was it The Mask? It was some Jim Carrey movie. It might have been Liar Liar. I don't know.
I saw Jumanji. That was pretty good. I saw a Pixar movie. Why am I blanking on which Pixar? It might have been Toy Story 2. My family. And then with friends, I think it was Van Helsing and some other. It was a Hugh Jackman thing. It might have been like X-Men, which is actually pretty fun.
Aaron says those window speakers are there when we go into the past. So in the flashbacks, we do have the little speakers. So for those of you too young, go there and see exactly what we're talking about. It was real. Excuse me.
It's real times.
Real times.
Yeah, these things happen.
In the have you ever seen hold on, it's gonna bug Cloud Atlas.
Yeah, love that with the going back and forth.
Yeah, but awesome. What was that? Tom Hanks had like that double speak language. He was like, in the before times or before times.
It's a solid movie, and the book's amazing too.
It's solid, but it was like so long, and it got no play whatsoever.
It did, which is the sad part. I do have the voice actor's name, so it's Paulina Alexis, who was Ramona.
I bet.
Lauren Bouchard played Kid in a Car. So he was like, he's scary. He's a murderer. Which I loved.
I miss going to drive-ins. We do have only one left here in Colorado. I used to go there. We have a couple here in Florida, but they're so few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
Like the episode. Oh yeah, Teddy's mom. Teddy's mom's there. Teddy's mom, the drug addict.
I literally love that she's ginger. We will never see Teddy's mom. This is the best we're gonna get.
I thought for some reason it was like a dummy, but then I was like, why would he bring a dummy and pay for 2 tickets?
Exactly. Yeah. I thought if it was something like if you got in like half off popcorn or something, he might do something like that. But no.
Yeah, delayed gratification is fine. Her name is Paulina Alexis. It's on IMDb.
Yeah, that's where I found it. The wiki did not do any help.
Yeah, do anything for us. I didn't get to see all the episodes. Yeah, we are watching it after you guys log off. Oh, well, hopefully we're not spoiling anything. And even if we are, I'm sorry.
This episode was great for so many reasons. Like the build up, even Linda's story was funny enough because it blended into Tina's story.
Mm-hmm.
And it blended into this idea of like making amends, owning what you did, and it'll all kind of like work out because you're actually being an honest person. It almost went into Crapopolis of feeling shame, but it was nice to see that like as much as Linda tries to do tech, she can't do tech well at all. She does what every mom does, where she accidentally messages somebody in the wrong chat.
Done that before.
And then tries to blame it on autocorrect or something bad happening. Or getting hacked.
There was that particular incident made me think of an incident that you and I were involved in years ago. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. I remember how bad that feels. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Let's see.
Also, that Tina let Louise sit under a blanket with Jean just to sit in that shame and just be like, I just kind of got annoyed with the fart smell.
I wonder if she kind of knew. She's like, you know what? No, you sitting there.
And I think that was part of it. You sitting there. I don't care as much.
I knew you might when I tune in, but trying to. Oh, we appreciate that. Yeah, we're always going to discuss new episodes, much to our detriment. In fact, my Hulu hookup didn't renew their thing, and they let it cancel. So I had to get Hulu on my own. Now I got to pay for Hulu like a schmuck. I don't like that. I think since I've started listening to you guys, I've only missed like 2 Monday episodes. Thank you.
Nice.
And when the sign lit up, just how beautiful and bright it is dark blue sky.
Those signs were so cool. And you like knew it. It's like there was nothing around. It was just a field, and usually just a bunch of trees behind the screen. So it was like you just saw the sign and the big fence, and that was like you're at the drive-in. It was so nostalgic.
It's great for all of you youngins out there. Like, to have a drive-in, you have to have somewhere there's like no light pollution. So it's usually out in the middle of nowhere, maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from like a big city because you just need dark. So they're real fun.
And they usually did like double or triple features. Like you could stay till 2 a.m. and just watch movies. And it was like the cheapest thing to do.
And not to jump around too much, but probably my favorite end credits of a episode this season so far.
It was just simple.
There was no song. There was really nothing. They were just them watching a movie, and I really enjoyed that. In fact, the artist whose name escapes me, they posted the end credits because they worked on it on Instagram, and we let them know as much that we absolutely loved it.
Yeah, the Midwest nostalgia. Yeah, we're talking about it. The rise and fall of the Midwest. But also, I was watching this episode the second time before we went on air, and I was like, came to this conclusion that like the whole Linda plot is almost like a metaphor for like the Bob plot. Bob's just trying to live in that like past nostalgic moment. There's not a lot of tech then. So like you had to interact, you had to go get snacks, you had to like go hang out, you just didn't sit on your phone. And Linda's kind of like missing the whole point with being on her phone. She's not even aware of the game. Sorry guys.
Mike over here coming at people too young. Excuse you, Mike. I'm gonna get Dr. Fauci. First off, I am probably the oldest person in the chat. and on air tonight. JB, how old are you?
I'm 38 years old.
Yeah, I'm probably the oldest one here. Yes, correct. Aaron, I didn't want to butcher the name, so yeah.
We need to get them on. I think they also make really cool rugs.
Yes, we had them, and then we had to reschedule. We just never picked that back up, so
they'll be first on our list to get back in.
Holy crap, the entire experience relates back to Bob's dad.
Yep.
Interesting. We've only had 2 episodes this season, but I enjoyed this one more than the premiere.
The Tina tables have turned.
Yeah.
I think this one just hit differently. Like both had good Tina moments, which I think if we're getting another Tina-centric season a little bit, I'm cool with it because it's been a while.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the nostalgia dopamine fix of the drive-in. I was like, oh, this is I love this. I love this so much. Fun fact: Mike is the oldest person in the world. Fuck you, Abby.
Yeah,
earning that burn unit title.
Yes.
JZG says I'll be 39 tomorrow, which still makes you younger than me. And Linda being on the phone. Oh. Don't worry, 39 is great. I've been 39 for a couple months now. It's not bad. Looking forward to 40. Any parting words of wisdom or any more what do you call them? Easter eggs that you found that we didn't pick up on?
If you give me one more watch through, I'll make a list. Okay. But yeah, no, there was a couple other ones I think that were in there. It was just nice to see literally just Bob as a kid. It was kind of nice just to see him. Like he made his own fun, even though his dad was kind of a stick in the mud and always tired from working too much. But he did at least take Bob to things like this.
Toast is also 39. When is Toast's birthday, month-wise, Marlena?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Aaron, any tidbits or insights that you could give us on this episode? I'm not sure if you worked on it. I didn't get a good look at the end credits because I was watching on my phone. Thank you both for being so creative. Well, thank you. And I don't know. I'm more of an idea man. Like I can't draw for shit. JB can draw. JB's good at drawing. I can cut and paste really well. Like this background, that's a lot of cutting and pasting. The intro, that was just clicking and pasting. So, but thank you, I appreciate it. So while JB's out doing that, you worked on it. Bet okay. Like I said, I was watching on my phone, so the credits went by a little too quickly for me and too small, and I couldn't pause in time. And Hulu's a pain in the ass. Any tidbits that you could throw our way? Little behind the scenes stuff. Both are valid. Thank you. Yeah. They said I've been told I'd make a good art director, not a good artist, which is a very fair point. Still gotta watch your latest video, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron's doing great stuff. If you're not following Aaron, on Instagram, give him a follow. He posts great behind the scenes stuff. He'll post a lot of sometimes when you see a character doing like a very animated move, he'll show you how he himself had to act it out so he could see the movements and how that translates to screen. And it's very cool to see that behind the scenes stuff. Just for the record, they bet. Yeah, I didn't know, so we always go with they in the event that we just know. How do you pronounce her name? Nisi? Is the J silent? I don't know. We were gonna have. They make amazing rugs too, and we were gonna have them on, but scheduling kind of got a little screwy. I think that was when everything was going back into production. Got to pull a lot of stuff from The Fly because Fox owns it. Oh, now this is sacrilege, but I've never seen The Fly, so I was curious if that was actually from the movie itself or if Nisha. Oh, okay. Way off target. Cool. Nisha. Thank you. I was curious if that was actually pulled from The Fly. So that's dope. Now, was The Fly always the movie that was being shown, or did you just kind of have your pick of the litter since Fox owns a lot of stuff? Did you have other movies that you guys were considering, or was it always just going to be The Fly? Oh, hey. Hello. Nisha. I pretty much copy the fly shot. Fair enough. So it was always the fly. It was always written as it was going to be the fly. All right, fair enough. That's cool. That's cool. Well, you nailed it. Good job. I mean, of course you nailed it. You guys are amazing over there. Pretty much kind of fly always as far as I worked on it. Ah, fair enough. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. JB had to go handle some business, so that's why he is gone at the moment, and I'm kind of floundering in the wind. So now would be a good enough time for the special announcement that we were going to make. Mainly because I have nothing else to say on the episode. The episode was great. The episode was great. If you haven't seen it already, hell yeah, hell yeah. So yes, if you remember back in August, one of Reservoir Dogs or Reservation Dogs. JB's baby is preying on my stuff. Yeah. The JB's baby is aiming for my seat here, and if it's not Abby taking over, it's going to be JB's baby. And you know what? Either way, I'm good with it. Either way. Let me tell you guys something. I wasn't expecting Bernard Derriman to be director of the team table. Why not? He directs stuff all the time. Bernard directs stuff all the time. He still does art too. He's in their reservation. Okay, that's what I figured. I heard that show's good. I haven't checked it out yet, but I heard nothing but great things about it. And now that I have Hulu, I can watch it. Okay, so back in August, before the new episodes came out, but when we got back from Comic-Con, we took a break from a fan favorite, and we said that we weren't going to do one for a while just because new episodes were coming out. Scheduling wise, things were a little hectic. We were trying to do interviews. Can we bring Abby back in, please? I miss you on screen. Cello? Yep. There's no easy way to say this. On October 13th. Oh, JB's back. Okay. Then I'll wait a second. You just wait. You just sit there.
Sorry about that, guys.
Here we go.
Big fields. And only Dad seems to be able to help out with that. Appreciate you guys.
Family comes first. October 13th.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of built this up already, just waiting for you to get back. So October 13th. Yes. Without further ado, we can reveal we are doing Bob's Burgers Halloween trivia. We are doing live trivia. It's back, baby. Fan favorite. We haven't done trivia in a while. Like I said, episodes have been taking priority. We needed to cover all those. We needed to cover all the news. So trivia just wasn't able to happen because we had like 13 weeks of back-to-back episodes. But next week, yeah, we don't have a new episode to discuss. So what are we going to do? We are doing Bob's Burgers Halloween trivia. It is trivia, yes. Cello, you are going to enjoy this because joining us on the stream, trivia master herself, producer extraordinaire, queen of the burn unit, and constant pain in my ass, Abby!
Hooray!
Abby is going to play the role of trivia master. We are pulling about two questions from every Halloween episode. So we're looking at about 26 to 30 questions, depending on what episodes we pull from. It'll be maybe Team Mike and Team JB. We haven't figured out the logistics of that part yet. We just got Abby confirmed.
Locked her in.
Yeah, we locked her in because she's very in demand, so we got her. So yeah, we may be dressing up a special occasion. But yeah, next week marks the return of Bob's Burgers live trivia.
Yep. Fun. Should be a lot of fun. It looks like I missed out on some arguments up top. Someone said that they needed they were mad that Dr. Phil wasn't present. What did I miss out on?
Oh, I don't know. I was too busy floundering in my own We got confirmation that Aaron said that they not stole shots, but they used shots from the fly since Fox owned it. They were able to just kind of like.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. They said as far as he knows, it was always the fly. I was wondering if they had other moves that they were trying to pull from at the time.
I was curious if it was going to be the deepening.
Yeah, a little nod. Bring back Abby. It's great watching you burn Mike. It's fine. Yeah, between Abby's burn unit and JB's Dr. Phil, I can't get a word in edgewise. But you know what? I'm going to rise above all that.
Now, does it hurt you that you don't get to talk as much as you'd like, Mike?
I'm gonna talk. I will be heard. Much like
you will be heard.
Much like Jimmy Josta from the band Hatebreed, I will be heard. Hell yes, please, please, please. Yay, I'm excited to stump you guys. You're not, Abby. You're not, because we're smart and we're awesome. So yes, trivia is back. For those of you who've never played trivia with us, it's very simple.
Yep.
Usually it's Team JB versus Team Mike. The audience plays along in the chat. And we kind of face off with each other. The last couple ones, Abby has joined us as trivia master, and she pulls her own questions. We don't see them in advance, so we're unable to prep or anything. It's fun. It's embarrassing. It's and rarely do I ever win. So
yep, and it just builds up Abby's ego.
Yeah, yeah, JB. We, meaning Mike and I, are in need of Dr. Phil. Maybe we should throw Abby in there too, because it would just be fun. You know what? Oh no, I was gonna say, Abby, you want to come on? You want to come on and say hi to everybody, since everybody just wants to see Abby? Abby, you want to come on and say hi? If not, we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah, perhaps we should bring the degenerate out for everyone to see.
Okay. Maybe this jerk ass wants to come on and say hi to everybody.
She can enlighten us on Mr. Sivion and his music.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, JB, you fill the dead air.
Go.
I don't think Dr. Phil could ever listen to Troye Sivan, or would have no idea what Pink Pony Club's even about.
He ain't about that life.
No, he ain't about that life. He's about acting like he's a doctor. He's a clinical psychologist.
Yeah, which is not a doctor. Much like a dentist isn't a doctor too. I don't care how many letters you put at the end of your name. It ain't no doctor.
I quote Dr. Steve Brule, I'm a doctor too, dingus.
All right, Abby, link was sent against my better judgment. The link was sent.
Very much so.
We also love y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Prove it. Buy a Mike design shirt.
Wish we could believe you.
Yeah, I wish I could believe you, but I call Team Abby, not gonna lie.
Cultured king.
JB, Dr. Phil.
Yeah. I'll draw Dr. Phil as a Peanuts character and put he's a cultured king.
I call Team Abby, not gonna lie. JB, you, Dr. Phil, is just hilarious. And I'm over here just freaking a fart in the wind. I'm nothing.
That's not true. We need Mike for the hot takes.
Yeah. All right. Abby should be joining us here shortly, and she can sign us off for the night. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Here she is, everybody. You happy? You happy, everybody?
Hi, everybody.
There she is.
It's so fun how they love me so much.
There's your queen, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I like the gnats. That's enough. Hey, fair enough, my
queen of the burn.
Team Abby always. All right, calm down, JZG. Calm down. Calm it down.
I love you. You're the best. Happy early birthday.
She just comes on here and tries to win them over.
Everybody just fucking Team Abby.
I don't even need to come on to win them over.
Yeah, that's what's fucking bullshit about it all. Maya says hello. JZG says hi. Cello says Abby, hi.
Hi, everybody.
Why am I reading the chat? She can read the chat.
I can see it.
Yeah, you're an adult.
I can read.
I'm a doctor too, dingus.
Yeah. Abby, is there anything you want to tell the audience?
I'm just really excited for trivia next week. I'll be working on it all this week, getting through all the episodes and coming up with questions. I think I have a few already just in my Rolodex of questions that are Halloween, but I'll go through and rewatch everything, which I was planning on doing anyway. So this will just be fun.
It's a Monday, so yeah, that's probably what's on the
I'm a big Halloween person, so I'm excited. Like,
what do you and you don't have to blow smoke up our ass, but what do you think of the new intro?
Oh, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I created it, Abby. So
did you?
Yeah,
it's okay. No, it's really
it's just okay.
It's just Now that you say that, I don't think it.
Saw a lot of errors in there.
Like I have a feeling that's what people on Bob's feel like when they hear us. Like, it was just okay. I'm like,
yeah.
Aaron says, "Are you bunkering up, Mike?" Now I'm in Tallahassee, so we're out of the path of the storm, and everybody I know that's in the path is evacuating. So we're all good here. Any drive-in memories, Abby?
No.
So see, Abby, a drive-in is where people take their cars.
There's one on the south side. You never went to that one?
No, I've never. I always hated movie theaters. Very loud.
But this one, you can actually sit in your car and control the audio, and there's nobody with you.
I don't know. We just never went. I've only been to like a few movies in my life because I always hated it and usually would end up dragging my parents out and be like, "I'm done. Too loud."
Damn,
I don't like things.
You don't like things?
I don't like things.
That's what we want to hear from our producer.
Yeah, I don't like things.
I don't like stuffing things in people.
I don't like nouns, people, places, things.
I thought you said I don't like pronouns either. I'm sick and tired of those. Wow, Abby, hot take. I watched Willow
be on
and
the
Jurassic
back of the Burn Unit shirt. Abby's rules. I don't like people. I don't like places. I don't like things. I don't like movies. I don't like loud spaces.
No.
I don't like crowds.
I don't like you.
I could go on for hours about just the stuff I don't like. I don't like so much stuff.
He was like, I don't like you. Prove me wrong.
Channel Change says, I've never been to a drive-in theater. I'm too young. Fuck, we're old.
Yeah,
Jurassic Park. That would be. I actually think maybe I watched Jurassic Park at a drive-in. Maybe it wasn't Jurassic Park. Maybe one of the other Jurassic Parks. Maybe Jurassic World.
Toasty says, maybe try a sensory-friendly showing.
Maybe. I prefer in my own space.
But they have such comfy chairs now.
I have comfy chairs in my house.
Spoken like a true 90-year-old.
I'm such a little old man. It's insane. I'm like that tweet where it's like if an uncle was a girl, that's me.
Last movie I saw in the theaters is the Barbie movie when it came out. I think I lost a little of my movie theater love. I like watching it at home more.
Barbie movie is fantastic.
Oh, Barbie movie was great.
Yeah.
I did the double feature of Barbie and Oppenheimer. That was
Barbenheimer.
Yeah. It has to be a really special movie for me to go see it in theaters. I just saw The Substance, by the by, which is pretty good if you're into horror movies. I'm not gonna give it. Yeah, I'm not gonna give anything away, but it's Is it
yucky?
Yes.
It sounds yucky.
Is it yucky?
Are we talking about like morally yucky or like
super gory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes to both.
Is it yucky?
Yeah.
Is it yucky? You should ask if you're an Abby fan.
Exactly. Is it yucky?
Is there gonna be people there?
Yeah. People, places, things. Like I love the Scream movies because they're like fun, and I like more mystery-based horror.
Oh no, this is more body horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild. All right. Well, I have to go pick up my wife here shortly, so we probably should be signing off.
Okay.
JB, any parting words for the audience?
Join us for trivia next week. Should be a lot of fun, and hopefully it's another victory for this guy. And thank you again, Larry, for buying the shirt design. Really appreciate you, bud.
That's so cool.
It is very cool. Made my night.
So cool.
Yeah, check out our DMs when we're
I
done
will
here.
check it out. I'll have to definitely thank him.
Abby, any parting words for your adoring audience here?
Just make sure to tune in next week for trivia, because if I do a lot of work and you guys don't show up, I'll be mad.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Your queen requires you to be there.
I require you to be there.
Is it yucky? I love that. I swear I need that on a shirt. All right, bet.
Oh no, Damon.
Damon!
Oh, hi.
Hey, Damon. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're doing well. I just signed on. God bless you, Damon. Thank you all. Cannot wait. Thanks, y'all. Hella looking forward to some trivia. Yes. Halloween trivia next week. Team Mike, Team JB, Trivia Master Abby. Bet. Abby, give us the proper sign off for the show here.
It's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years, Abby.
We've been waiting.
Suddenly, I literally mouth it with you every week, and suddenly I don't know anything. It's like when someone asks you your favorite movie, and you're like, "I've never seen a movie."
All right, I will read you into it.
What is
This has been from the Great North to Wonder
Wharf, your unofficial one-stop destination for bento box information. That's Mike. That's JB. I'm Abby. Have a good night, everybody.
Nailed it.
She did it.
Almost absurdly, I just said she's having. Oh, congratulations, Damon.
Congrats, bud.
Almost paternity leave. Bet. Congratulations to you and yours. Hope everybody is healthy.
Oh, wow.
Posted,
yes.
Wait till it's all done. We can wait.
Yes. And then we will chat again because we have some catching up to do, my friend. And here comes a fresh new outro for everybody.
Enjoy, everybody.
See you next week.